Greetings and welcome back to Anno 2070. I am joined by Katherine of... Well, you know, the Katherine who lives in the clouds. You know her?
I feel like I'm joined by Caledorn of Robot. Hello.
We all know that I'm a protocol droid.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah, so, yeah, I think we're just going to continue where we left off.
Yes. Yeah,
yes?
Where have we left off? We both are at the stage 2 of our citizenry. I think we both upgraded one house.
Yes.
We're ready to rest.
So the thing now is to make mines so that we can make tools.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we need that. We don't do that. Alright. I need materials from all kinds of places. Man, do I have 2 mines close together? I do! Yay. How I can do this. Yeah, I don't have any of those fancy from ground mines like you have. I have just basic ones.
Fancy. The thing pollutes like -5.
Yes, but still.
Oh, yeah, you can upgrade the warehouse now.
Oh, right. Let me do that. Let's see.
Which means you have 2 vehicles coming out from the warehouse now. When you upgrade it.
So, clarify for me, please. The things grabbing the materials, are those trucks that come from each of the production buildings, or only the warehouse can gather stuff?
Only the warehouse.
With its own trucks. Oh, wow. Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty important to have enough vehicles. Stuff doesn't build up, or at least enough warehouses as well.
Yes.
Alright. Reminds me I better build a warehouse. Or a depot, they're called, I guess. Okay. This sort of works. This does not work. Dang it. Game. I'm trying to place things and it's just not wanting to function the way I want it to work. Okay, it'll be fine though. It'll be fine. Let's reach it.
So many trees. They all have to die immediately.
They're fine. Don't worry about them. Okay, so which one has more?
I'm not worrying about them. I'm eradicating them.
You're eradicating them. Yes, I hear this.
Viciously.
Viciously as well. Oh my god.
There's the enemy.
Not
This is the plan. Are you in or not?
I'm not going to... We are not going to cease trading with Rufus Thorn. That is a bad idea.
Do it yourself.
Yes,
Yeah,
you go do it
sound-
yourself. There's the enemy. Here's the deal.
Yes, she has such a pouty face when she's talking about it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that one's done. This is in here. Okay. Coal over here. Seriously, this is in the construction area. I promise you, game. I just built another construction area, which doesn't cover it. Never mind.
I shall not comment on that.
You can comment on everything. In fact, it's probably funnier if you do.
No. I don't want to discourage you.
No, you can discourage me all you want.
Oh, I can I? Right.
Yes. Okay, it'll be fine. Now let's just check out the road age. Is there a way to turn on a grid in the game, or do you just have to count all the time?
I don't think there is a way to turn on a grid. I don't remember that there is a way to turn on a grid. Let me check the options for that.
Okay. So let's see if we can get...
No, I don't think there is a grid in here.
There's no grid. Okay,
No.
that's fine.
Not that I can see, at least, so...
Alright, tools are incoming. Oh wait, I don't need 2 of those. I need the other one. Do I have a hotkey for this? V, right.
No.
There we go. Okay, so that should be tools a-making. Cool.
I'm collecting the necessary iron and coal so that I can make tools myself. That was what I was going to say.
Mm-hmm. Now then, to make a tree farm, because to some of us, trees aren't irrelevant.
You're actually going to grow those things willingly?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Heretic.
It'll be fine. Need 5 spaces from the road. 2, 3, 5. Really? That's it, huh? Okay. And 3, 4 from that road.
When I try to make a grid, by the way, or I need a grid, I usually just use roads, or when you get the beautification things, I use parks.
Oh, that makes sense. Mm-hmm.
Just so you have a little tip there.
Thank you. Yes, I much appreciate your tips because you've played the game so much. It'd be quite valuable to know all these like little bits and things.
I almost forgot the quest. We have a quest. I'm going to pick up the refugees in the ocean and bring them to Trenchcoat now. We have 11 minutes left on that, so...
Oh dear.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Oh, we get to go to the Trenchcoat ship. Nice.
Let's see here. Okay, so...
Reminds me about the Gone with the Wind assignment. Hey, how are we doing on that, by the way?
Yeah.
They were fine. They almost drowned, but nah. Fine.
They just stayed in the water for like 30 days or something.
Ages and ages and ages.
Yeah, no problem at all.
Uh-huh. Okay, so we need a tree nursery on either side here.
She's nursing the trees. Oh my god. This is too much for me.
The suffering is real.
Yes. The horror.
Uh-huh.
How could you? Are you going to keep your city named Irongate, by the way? Because it doesn't sound very eco.
Yeah.
Trenchcoat is asking if you want to finish the Gone with the Wind quest. Get all done. I think he said something like that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Trusted. Good.
Yeah, nice. We got security rationalization 1.
And we got 80 influence with the guy, and or 80 something. We got 80 licenses from him, and then we got 10 influence with Trenchcoat himself.
Nice.
So what does this thing do? It improves police stations on one of your islands. I think I'm going to sell that thing right back to him.
Can't stay here forever.
Okay.
Because I don't think we need police stations. We get 225
No?
for that. No.
Are your citizens that well behaved when they're all in a drunken...
Yep.
Really? Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Negative environmental influences reduce fertility.
Oh, decreased fertility. Oh my god, the world's sending its moment. This is not good.
How's it going?
Are you...
Okay.
You seem to be having some slight ecological difficulties over at your
I'm
island.
having no difficulties whatsoever. It's
Well,
fine.
what's this about acid soil on Irongate?
I just need a couple of eco employees. It's gonna be fine. Don't worry.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
going to upgrade some people, and then we'll get some weather stations and make the weather better for the world, and then life will be better somehow magically.
I like this train of thought.
Oh yes. Okay, I'm gonna use I think all of my tools for now, and then we'll make more. All right, cool. Okay, you're busy. All right.
Who's busy?
Oh, this tree nurse. Well, the sawmill actually is not busy. It's telling me, "Yo, we don't have enough trees."
You have a tree nurse. What is a tree nurse? This tree nurse, your sentence started with this tree nurse. So tell me about this tree nurse and what she's doing, please. Or he.
She goes around and takes the pulse of every tree in the forest.
Wow.
And she has her stethoscope and she has her little watch that she carries around with her. And yeah, she's a tree nurse. And if there are any injuries, she puts Band-Aid on them. And it's very nice. Mm-hmm. She's a tree nurse.
Right. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be worried or not, but we're winging it. I'm not worried. Let's just say that I'm not worried yet.
You're not worried yet.
Yuck.
Oh, I have way too many fish, apparently. Yuck! Yuck, indeed. Is it worth putting down another warehouse if all of my places are full of material? Well, no. It's fine.
We could always sell the fish. You have 4 saves. Yes.
I have lots of.
You have 4 selling slots or 4 trade slots at the moment, so you could sell excess fish if you want to. I usually don't bother though, because I think it's worth like 5 credits or something a piece.
Warning.
Yeah.
Production halted.
Oh dear. Production breakdown. That's awful.
You seem to have slight difficulties with steel on your island. Oh, iron, actually.
No. It'll be fine. It's just the little delivery vehicle has not quite managed to take stuff over to the other factory yet. And so they were experiencing some slight difficulties, but it's fine now.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes, it'll be fine.
You do know that the ratio for your...
I don't know the ratio. I was going to ask you just momentarily. Yes, what is the ratio?
1 coal mine. 1 coal mine. 2 iron ore mines. Then 2 iron smelters.
Right.
And 4 tool workshops.
Right. Okay, so I have about half of that. So I do have the ratio correct, except I can't have a half a coal mine. I could lay off half the people, perhaps, but
no. But so what you need is another iron mine. However, the iron mine you could easily build the iron mine near the warehouse on the near your tea farms
on the west side,
and the warehouse there would pick up the iron ore, and the warehouse down there where you've built your stuff would use the iron ore delivered to the other warehouse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. But do I need to double the tool production? Because right now it is.
You probably want 4 tool producers.
Okay. All right, let's put this here then, and we'll get mine. Okay.
Registering energy shortage.
Oh dear.
You seem to have some difficulties with power over there.
I don't have difficulties with power. She's lying to you.
I like how you're denying it every single time I'm trying to tell you what she's telling me, and you're denying it.
Energy supply inadequate.
No, it's more of a joke than anything else. I find it very intrusive though that she says something and I know and I get it mostly because I'm aware. Fine, I'll get to it. Just don't tell Caledorn about it. It'll be fine. Oh.
Well, I had to build a second coal power plant myself here, so.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, I may actually be slightly cheaty at some point here and just ignore using coal power plants and perhaps use the very efficient wind power plants from the Eco Society.
Oh, how nice.
That might happen. You never know.
Mm-hmm. Why not? Why wouldn't you do that right now then?
Well, I'm going to build the Tycoon Island as a tycoon would do to show people how that actually works. Since, tutorial, everything like that. Then I will switch over to the wind power plants at some point because they're much more efficient. That is when you have those upgrades that I have. I mean, you can build them like you've done. That isn't possible. Like, I'm looking at your windmills now, so that is what you can see on my end of the video or series recording episode. Yes, and the windmill has an area of influence, which is a green area around it normally. So you cannot build windmills too close to one another without those upgrades that I am having in the Ark. So instead of having these 6 windmills that Katherine has built here, you would have one windmill here, and then you would have the other one over here, and then you would have one up here and one up here, and because they have to be quite spaced out to actually be at capacity. And as you can see, they have this 100% productivity, and if you overlap them too much, the productivity of both windmills suffers. So then, for instance, the productivity would be at 70% for both windmills if they overlap too much. There, technical explanation out of the way.
Oh yes. No, that was good. And so just to remind people, you have Ark items that are influencing the area of influence, make it much less.
Yes. Katherine can't see these for some strange reason, but if you take a look at my video, I'm hovering over each of them and just leaving my mouse so that you can pause the video and read what the different upgrades that are in the Ark do, if you want to do so. I'm not going to read out all of these loud, since there are 9 upgrades in there.
Wow.
Yes.
I'm gonna make my wind farms a little bit prettier, I think. Seem
Energy
to
supply
put
inadequate.
them a bit unideally.
You seem to have some problems with energy over there.
No, there's no problems whatsoever. It's fine. Now the funny thing is they've all gone wonky. Now that I've put the bases in the same direction, all the windmills are... Oh no, now they're aligned. Okay. They were just taking different breezes at the moment.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I think this is going quite well. Oh, and we need more tool factories, of course.
I wonder if I should start counting out the big city thing here.
Oh, he bought some fish from me. Hey, totally offset those tools.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Now available.
Oh, new buildings I've gotten. Ah, health food, right. We need veggies, which I think I may have issues with. I have no veggies here.
You may have to find a
and then I need
different
rice.
item for that.
Yeah, I may have to. Wonder if there are ones with veggies and rice, island-wise.
Your current island supports rice. It is one of the basic
I know.
utilities.
I know that, but there are nice compact builds that have that have rice and veggies in the same thingy. Veggies, fruit. No.
You can... Well, I can send our ship. I just want to see if I can buy one of these submarine
All
things from
technologies are
SAT. No, I cannot yet.
I could build a shipyard. That's not a big problem.
Don't touch anything. Everything in here is sterile.
Don't touch anything. Everything is here in sterile. Well, yeah. Trenchcoat is selling rice. The item you need to, but we don't. Yeah, we do have enough.
I don't
license.
need rice. I've got rice.
Yeah, the thing is, you don't want veggies on your main island. You want to move the production off your island. So you want to find an island that has vegetables, and then you want to seed it with rice. So I'll send our ship over.
Seed it with rice?
Yes. If you go click Trenchcoat's boat, the fat lady, she's singing.
Yeah.
She's singing quite loudly. And you see that...
Really?
Yes. And you see you can swap 2 items, and then you see he has an item that is rice seeds. And that doesn't cost credits, it costs these licenses that we have 305 of. and we get licenses for doing quests and stuff like that. So we can spend 108.
Can you buy one real quick before you leave in 8 minutes?
Yes, the ship is already halfway there. So.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
The question then is to find an island that has vegetables, which you would prefer to have this on.
Yeah, I've been kind of looking at. Oh my god, this one is. But let's see. That's an interesting thought. This would be a very nice farming island. But I don't know if you would need it too because it has wine and sugar beets as well.
Yes,
I'm looking at.
If you're looking at the island at the lower right,
right.
Yes, that is an island that is. Oh, my smelter seems to have some issues. You actually pinged it, did you?
What? No, I didn't do anything.
Yes.
No, I'm not even looking at your islands. I'm looking at other islands, the sugar beets and I mean vegetables and things.
I don't remember. How do you ping actually? Because that is kind of useful to.
I don't remember.
I
don't
need
at all.
to
Okay,
check.
I'm gonna buy this thing.
Yeah, you can do that.
Buy rice seeds.
Yep. I will just check to see whatever the. There should be a
Is
hotkey.
there?
I couldn't see a hotkey there.
Is there a special way to buy this? Right.
You.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
I got it. Okay, cool. Anything else you need from here?
No, thank you. I'm fine.
Okay. Right. Oh, it doesn't go back to my main island. We need to go to find a new island. Okay. It's not the right island either.
The island behind your island or over your island, like the island between the grey and the green arc, has vegetables, truffles, and wine. That might be a good alternative for an island. However, it does seem to have a slight disadvantage at the fact that it is the only island on the map that has truffles, except for the one down in the lower left, which is not ideal.
Oh, I'm sure you couldn't make that one in the lower left work.
It looks like a llama.
It's just a pile of rocks. It looks like a llama.
It does on the minimap.
A yelling llama.
Yes. So, yeah, I think that you can just take the island that is right behind yours and use that.
Saved.
And let's just hope that we can get...
No, but that's...
No,
you need the truffles, though.
Yes.
I'm happy to take a different one.
Well, it is the best island for now. We can change things around if we need, or we can find truffles.
What about
We can find truffle
what
seeds.
about the one... Okay, the one that looks like a porpoise in the northwest.
That is also a good island, but you should keep in mind that it has fruit, which you are going to need much of. Many fruit.
Okay. Many fruit. Okay.
Yes. So,
right.
so I would.
All right. So you want me to take the one behind, and you may have to go your truffle. You know what? I can feed them fruit if they're if your people complain too much.
What did you?
Yes. What?
I'm getting pings on my map.
I pressed tab
I'm
and I
counting
went
on
to
you,
the ship.
so
I did
don't
not
screw
ping
up.
anything.
This is so strange.
Yes, I will do that. We'll
Excellent.
do that quest.
Okay, so that
I
pinged her
literally
arc.
didn't do anything. If I press tab, are you getting pings?
No, I'm
No?
getting pings at the fact that one of my buildings is full because I was hovering over it, and I get pings from her.
I see.
But this is very confusing. I should know how to do ping. Ping map Anno 2070. Thank you, Google.
I didn't want to take 10. Oh, I have to press the... Okay.
So, does this ping for you?
I heard a ping, yes. Oh my god, that's all over the place. Yes, that does ping for me. Mhm.
Excellent. So, you're going to settle on this island. Many pings on the island.
Yes, many pings on the island. Okay, Yana lives over there.
Alt left click.
Alt left click. Are you sure you mean this island over here?
No, I was thinking about this one. There is probably room for all your farms there.
All of my farms? Well, I don't know. Maybe like 5 veggie farms or something.
Well, if you take...
Oh, no, you mean the really tiny one.
This one, yes?
Well, yeah, I see. There's a lone eagle living there. I feel very bad for this eagle because he's probably lonely.
Are you sure that's... It is actually
Very
an eagle.
sad. Yeah,
there
it is. It's like a bald eagle.
Well, there is...
You're asking an American what a bald eagle looks like? Are you serious?
Well...
Like our national bird. We know.
But he's not alone. There is a bear on the island as well.
Back already? All done?
Oh my god.
Hey, a person can count on you.
And lots of seagulls.
There's lots of seagulls, yes. That's true.
But
he could eat seagulls and maybe be friends with the bear. We'll see.
Because there is a bear on top of the island. It's kind of difficult to see because he's behind the top little...
oh, no, I see him now.
Yeah.
You just rotate the map a bit. Oh, there he is. Hi. I'm pat the bear. I think you like it. It's nice. Oh, there's another eagle. Oh my god. They could breed
Catherine
and take
got all
over the whole
excited.
map. It happens sometimes. Very infrequently, of course. Yes. I need to upgrade some houses. Go away.
Go away! Well now.
No, I didn't mean that. I actually... No, I wouldn't want you to go away. That kind of defeats the purpose of playing with someone.
Really? I hadn't thought of
You
that.
never can tell. It's funny to me that we don't require building materials to upgrade houses.
We
Very
do.
strange to me. Does it?
Yes.
Because it's just taking tools for me.
Oh, yes. Well, that's a good point. But the tools probably are the building material.
Oh, yeah, okay. For that stage. Okay. Yep, we have tons of wood. We have tons of everything. I probably should sell wood as
Building
well.
selection expanded.
Buildings available for construction. That's great. Well then.
That's probably my fault.
Oh, that's your... Yeah, that would be your fault. Because I'm not quite there yet on my own fault. Right.
Not quite there yet on your own fault. Right.
That's
Okay.
right.
If you say so.
well, yeah, I do say so. Let's see. Oh, no. I want to add lots. Yeah, infinite tools to the monsoon. Oh gosh, that's not really what I want to do there. And building materials. Right. Alright, so I hope that pirates don't get us as we go to our next island. Land there, please. Go for it.
So I'm doing mass upgrading on my island now.
Is there a way to mass upgrade? Or you just press U on all of the buildings?
You probably hear my key being clicked and clicked and clicked. So
I
yes.
hear it now, yes. So now I'm not allowed to upgrade some of these places. I don't know why.
Either because if you click one of the house that you cannot upgrade, you will see the reason. There will be sliders there, which should all be fully green. And then there is also the little issue of actually having the house fully populated. So if it's, for instance, says 5 of 8, like this one does, then you can't upgrade it because it needs to be 8 of 8.
Mine are 8 of 8. They have all food community activity. Maybe they're lacking in fish, because that's yellow.
It is yellow for me as well. However,
There's smog.
you're
Oh my
on.
God.
You have a completely different reason for not being able to upgrade.
Okay.
The reason you can't upgrade, you can figure that out by clicking your city center. And you can look at the population.
No.
Was this the correct place? Yes.
Is it the eco balance that's too low?
If you look at the population tab and you look at the residences and then you look at the eco employees, it says 48/48. You have upgraded the maximum amount of eco worker housing to eco employees. So to get more eco employee buildings, you need to build more basic houses.
Ah, right. Okay.
Because you need to have a
do
certain
that.
you need to have a certain amount of the basic ones before you can have a certain amount of the next level ones, and so forth up
Okay.
until
Well,
level
that makes
4.
sense. Mm-hmm. That makes quite a bit of sense, actually. You would need like lower level workers to do some of the tasks and stuff.
Yes, exactly. So I usually try to upgrade buildings or houses like in a pattern around the city center, so that the low-level houses are kind of like on the outskirts of the city, and then the city center gets all the big skyscrapers at the end.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So do I just use this item, the rice thing, on this island then?
Yep, you put it into the warehouse and then you use it, and it can even be removed again.
Wow.
Registering new fertility.
Because if you now click on
Right.
the item, you see that it is slotted in there, and you see you can right-click to unsocket the item. On the seed thing, I believe that actually deletes the item as well, but you can unsocket it again if you want a different kind of fertility on the
Fertility?
island. Yes.
Okay, cool. All right. Okay, well then I kind of messed up my upgradey bits. That's okay. Oh my gosh, the people are having cars that are floating above the ground.
Yep.
Building selection expanded.
Right, I can now have selections of buildings. We probably need to have a weather control station. So that
Keep in mind before you do that the weather control station has a rather substantial requirement of power.
yeah.
Yeah, so just keep that in mind, that you need to have the sufficient power to actually...
It requires 2 power, it says.
Oh, it requires only 2 power. Interesting.
Yeah, it seems to be improving itself over time.
Oh,
I don't know. Maybe you have an arc thing for it.
no, I was thinking about a wholly different thing, actually. So yes, you want to build multiple weather control stations.
Though, and it says that it. Let me just read the tooltip again there. The effectiveness decreases when other buildings of the same type are within the influence radius. So I'm guessing we want to place those as far away as possible from the other
Yes,
other weather control stations.
This is a very good example of what I was talking about when I was talking about the overlapping windmills. This is the same thing. However, these weather control stations can overlap a tiny little bit without being affected. The wind power turbines have a much smaller influence, because the white ring around the building, that is the influence area of the building. And yes, you want to build them apart from one another, but you can overlap them like 2 or 3 grid squares or so. I don't exactly remember the optimal thing, but I just place them around the island as I see fit. However, it might be a good idea to actually do that in the next episode, if this is a good point for you to end this episode.
That sounds fine with me.
Value.
All right, I put 2 down, and so hopefully we're going to get even better eco balance.
I have a perfect eco balance of minus 136.
Oh my gosh. Wow. It's looking very industrial over here. Nice.
Well,
Cool.
your island is definitely looking very eco-friendly.
Oh my gosh, you've already filled out your whole city with buildings. I need to do that with mine because I have tons of building materials, but I haven't gone back and filled in the houses yet. So that'll be my next task for next episode.
Yep, sounds good.
All right, so thank you everyone for joining us. Take care of yourselves and each other, and we'll see you next time.
See you all next time.